Here is another way in which LinkedIn can help you be a more persuasive speaker. I'm learning to thrive in the gig economy. Would you like to learn too? A few weeks ago, I did a video in which I was talking to you about how I have a public speaking client who just took a new job. And she was very concerned because she wanted to learn to be a more persuasive speaker when dealing with her coworkers, because she was going to have to persuade them to do things that she wanted done in the way she wanted them done. And I gave her a few tips, but the other thing I talked to her about was updating her LinkedIn profile to add in a lot of the skills that she needs for that job, that she has for that job, and to get more recommendations that she can do that job. Well, why is that? Because I said, your coworker is going to check you out. Nowadays, that's just common. And if they go on your LinkedIn profile and they see you have all the skills that are necessary to do this job, and you've got a number of recommendations saying you're doing the job very well, they're going to be more open to what you say. That'll make you more persuasive. I'll link that video down below. Well, she and I had a conversation the other night, and we were thinking about other ways to help her be more persuasive. And one of the things that came back was the LinkedIn profile. And she has put in the skills, and she has asked for recommendations. She's still waiting on a few of those. I said, okay, once you get that set up, here's your next step. What I want you to start to do is start to look for articles in your industry, current thoughts about what is good and what's bad and everything. Start commenting on them on your LinkedIn profile. Circulate them on your LinkedIn profile. Say, oh, I don't agree with this, or this is a smart take on this. And she said, well, what about if I write a few posts? And I said, yeah, that would be good too. You know, put your thoughts out there. Because what you want to do is you want to build your personal brand. So what's going to happen if she starts to do that kind of stuff? It doesn't take very long. But if she starts to do those kinds of things, and her coworkers go to her LinkedIn profile, they're going to say, hey, this is a person who's on top of what's going on in this industry. She's got the cutting edge ideas. She agrees with this. She doesn't agree with that. Okay, oh, here's some ideas that I didn't think about that she's promoting, saying these are good. That will help her be more persuasive because they're going to see her as a subject matter expert who's on top of what is going on in her industry. That's very key. Now, it's not direct. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've talked to her a little bit about how to speak more forcefully, what kind of language to use and things like that. And that's all good. But this is the type of thing that you might not think about, but will make you more persuasive. Get your LinkedIn profile with all the skills, get the recommendations, and then start commenting on what's going on in your industry. And make it clear you're on top of what is going on in your industry, and you're going to be seen as more persuasive. I really believe that. It doesn't take that long. I know there are people out there, LinkedIn coaches, who tell you have to spend 20 to 30 minutes every day, and you have to make sure you're posting, commenting on a bunch of things. I don't know that you need 30 minutes a day to do this. I mean, after all, we have lives. You know what I mean? But occasionally, regularly, get something on your LinkedIn profile about what's going on in your industry. It will really help you. What do you think? Do you think that's worthwhile, or do you think that's just a waste of time? I'd be curious because I'm a big proponent of it. I really believe that it would help raise anybody's personal brand to be seen as a subject matter expert if they have comments on their LinkedIn profile showing that they're following what's happening in their industry. But I'd be curious if you think it would be a waste of time. Please comment down below and like and share this video. I think this this stuff is helpful. I think we talk about some really good tips that, especially somebody starting out, might really need to know. And until next week, take care.